I'm not saying she's laundering money. I'm just saying this is a thing people do when they're laundering money. Where did she get this money from? Did she's out here just starting businesses all at one time? Like she ain't got no time left. Like why is she acting like she has 20 minutes left to get all this stuff done? It's just my thoughts. Y'all let me know in the comments. Am I reaching? Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments. Let me know what you think about this. So I've been reporting, we'll call it reporting, okay? on Tiffany's new adventure. Tiffany's out there doing her thug thizzle. You know, no hate, no nothing. I do your thug thizzle, girl. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's legal, girl, and it's gonna be all good, you know. I was told that this store of hers was in Georgia, like Atlanta, Georgia. And I was not convinced that it was. I don't know. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. I was like, why would she leave Dalton? Why would she leave Calumet City? Why would she leave her family? And then even in this video where she's showing us her new store, which she opened, there's her dad, and I didn't see Kamal, which I thought was suspicious, you know. But I mean, that could be anything. That could be just, you know, the breakup, you know, for all we know. For all we know. But apparently, yes. Turns out, yes, I'll put the ad here. It's in College Park, Georgia, which is right next to like the airport in Atlanta. Super close to the airport in Atlanta. This is where her store is. It opened on October 25th. She had a ribbon cutting, she called it, even though she didn't cut the ribbon on camera, which is weird. So what that's making me think is that there actually wasn't a ribbon. There was no ribbon. The ribbon didn't happen. You know, because she would have filmed it, is what I'm saying to you, okay? She had a grand opening on this day, on the 25th, and she filmed it. And there's like a bouncy house in the parking lot, and there's all this, and she's, you know, playing the music, and she's got her dad there. This is part of what we're here today for. So now, apparently, not only did Tiffany open up this clothing store, which seems like it just has all of the stuff that was in Kamal's store inside of it. I don't know what happened there. Like, if he closed his shop and she just, I don't know, if they broke up, then she probably bought all of the stuff in his shop or whatever that was. But somehow it seems like she has all the stuff that was in his store. I don't know. Nobody opens up a store with that much inventory in a place that they don't live at or just move to with no, like, nobody does. That's not how you open up a brick and mortar. So this stuff clearly came from somebody else's inventory that now she's just done put in her shop. And easy theory is that it's Kamal's, because Kamal's store, it's all the same shit that was in Kamal's store. It just is. Okay, so apparently she is in Georgia. Somebody in my comment section said that I should drive through there and see the store. But I mean, at that point, that seems like that would be stalking or something, or easily could be determined as it. Back to the point, okay? So Tiffany mentions in debuting her business, her clothing business, she has her father there, and she mentions something, talking to him, and kind of introducing him sort of somewhat to the camera, and talking about this food. She mentioned something. I'm going to share it, and then I'm going to tell you what I think this is like, and what seems so obvious that it's just weird. It's just my theory, okay? This my dad. You see what the shirt say? Goat from Rome. He makes goat. Her dad makes goat. Her dad's nickname is Rome. So that's why Goat from Rome, because he's the one who's making the goat. Now, watch what she says. But that's who I named it after. So the restaurant is called Goat from Rome, which is him. That's what I named it all from. She opened a business. She opened a goat restaurant and a clothing store at the same time. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a thing that you do when you are trying to launder money. I'm not saying she's laundering money. I'm just saying This is a thing people do when they're laundering money. They have to get rid of this money. They have to get this money out of their possession and kind of out circulating, because if in legal businesses, they start businesses and they put money into these businesses to clean it up. It's like to wash the money. So now you can't tell what money came from where. This is weird. Where did she get this money from? Where did she get this money from? That she's out here just starting businesses all at one time. Like she ain't got no time left. Like why is she acting like she has 20 minutes left to get all this stuff done? She's not the mayor anymore. She's not the authority supervisor anymore. Apparently she's done moved to fucking Georgia. If she's done moved to Georgia, she immediately goes from, she loves that place so much. She's the queen of the Southland. She don't win the election and she up and moves to Atlanta. I recall there being an address when people were looking her up and stuff and checking on these, like the businesses and the LLCs and all of this stuff behind all this stuff that she was doing in Dalton. And I remember one of the addresses that came up was an Atlanta fucking address. It turned out it was inside of this weird, funky apartment complex. We looked at it back on one of my live streams. I pulled it up on my Google Earth. Now suddenly here she is, living in Atlanta. She's done left this place she loves so much. This is where I live. This is my place. I ain't going nowhere. And now 20 minutes later, she's in Atlanta starting multiple businesses. Look at that. Established 2025. She did all this year. Like she's in here. She's trying to funnel all this money to something. Where's this money from? Like does she, like I don't understand what she buys a brick and mortar spot. She rents a place. She don't have to go and buy all the stuff for the business and all of this stuff because she's just follow me down this here theory, manhole or whatever you call it. Okay. Like she just rents. All she has to do to start a business is rent out the space. She then takes the inventory from Kamal, put it on a truck, get it on down here, put it all up in the store. This is supposed to be a grand opening, a soft launch, if you will, of this store. Everything's inside the store. This is the ribbon cutting. This is all the stuff, right? Nobody's. And right here, she got a DJ inside the store. Nobody's allowed to come in the store. Nobody's allowed to come inside the store. Ain't nobody in this store but her mother and her daughter. She got a DJ in here to play music and nobody's allowed to come in. You have a grand opening and what do? You just serve goat out front. Like what? Nobody's allowed to come inside. This is like the proof. No, I do have a store. It is real. You don't have to investigate nothing over here. This is real, you see, because I had a soft launch. This is all the shit from Kamal's store. I promise you this. It's my theory. I promise you that this is my theory. Okay? I feel fairly fucking confident that that's what's happening here. Let me tell you why. Because you do not buy a store and get this much inventory random as hell. Look at all this. Nobody buys, you don't buy this much inventory when you open up a brick and mortar now. This is when brick and mortars close. It's limited shit inside. They do most of their sales happen online, bitch. Not in this fucking store. Who do you think's in here shipping out shit? Nobody, okay? She's not even letting people inside, but she's got all this fucking inventory. It's just the stuff from Kamal's store to ship down. All she had to do was rent a space, get that stuff in there, and now she can say there's a business. So this is to explain where this money is. Now she gonna try to explain where she has this money at, where this money came from. And you would think, oh, she invested all this money in this business, so she's not, she's investing in herself. No, she didn't. She rented a space. All she did was rent a fucking space. She rented a space and then she brought all of his inventory to come down there. And just like every time you see any video, anything, any pictures of Kamal's store in Dalton or in whatever city around Dalton his store is at, when you see those, what you never see is patrons. You never see people in there. Nobody's patronizing the business. Nobody's in that motherfucker. Nobody's buying nothing. Nobody's able to even fucking come in. It's just a place for them to hang out at. How do you have a storefront and nobody can come in. You got all these clothes in here that are like a little bit more expensive of a version of like this type of clothes. Like you got all this stuff in here, but nobody's ever in there. Nobody's ever buying nothing. You ain't selling shit, but you keep getting to just keep this space. How do you do that? Because your money ain't coming from your business. Your money's coming from something else. And that's why I say it's the same shit. It's a front. Okay. And what's fucked up is that she is not above. Apparently she's not above getting her fucking family involved in on this and having them have to pay the penalty for this. Because if she's got her dad now attached to this other business that she's done came up with, we'll call it a business, and there's any bit of not legitimacy to this thing. If she is funneling money through this thing, if she is cleaning money through it, she's gonna get her father locked up. He gonna spend the rest of his life in fucking prison. And she need to be careful with that shit. I'm just saying, it's what it is, exactly what it looks like. I can't explain it no other way. None of this stuff makes any sense outside of what I'm saying. So she then came all the way to Atlanta to try to hide it. This is a terrible place to do that. First of all, you done shown fucking College Park, bitch. Okay? I'm gonna tell you, nothing against College Park, but it's just not safe, okay? It's not safe. It's not safe to be advertising where all your shit is, okay? It's just not, all right? She's showing them that there's all this inventory inside this one building. Inside this room is all this inventory. No one else can come in. No one comes here. There's never customers. You got this place where there's never any customers at. You just basically made yourself the target of the century for people to come in and rob you. Like, they're going to come in and steal all of this shit. And then she's, which would be insurance. I mean, they're definitely going to suspect that it's fraud. They're going to investigate. That's going to be worse, okay? It's going to be even worse. It's going to be more charges. And they're going to be motivated to get you now as opposed to waiting and stalling. Oh, my God. This is way too obvious. Tiffany has not learned a thing. It don't look like she's learned anything. So, like, it's a chance they could have just forgot all about her and let it go. Like, oh, where's she going now? If ain't nobody yelling about where the money at, then, I mean, who cares? And they could all move on with their lives. But no, she like, no, I didn't get arrested yet. So I'm not done. It's just my theory. Shit that I'm noticing. Okay. So now there's 2 businesses in 2025. She's done opened up and neither one of them is getting any patronage. She ain't letting nobody inside. But she just wants to announce that it's a thing now so that she can say that it's a business. She can claim a little license or whatever thing that shows that it's a business. Ergo, laundering the money. You know what I'm saying? It's just my thoughts. Y'all let me know in the comments. Am I reaching? I know I'm not. I'm going to tell you this right. Y'all let me know if y'all think I'm reaching. But I done seen way too much shit for me to not notice what this looked like. Like I know exactly what this looked like. I know exactly what this looked like. I've seen way too many movies and TV shows to not recognize this. But y'all let me know. If I do get out in the comment section, explain it to mama, break it down. Mama know that she's just crazy. She's just being paranoid. Mama just being paranoid, okay? Y'all behave because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. There's no. But mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Peace.